Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Farahuda binti Ramlan, and today I would like to show to you on how to calculate the leverage ratio for Shiraz Corporations in 3 years using the Microsoft Excel. The ratio that I will show is on how to calculate the debt ratio for assets and equity, long-term debt to equity ratio, and also time interest earn ratio. Enjoy the video.
Now we move to the calculation. Okay, first of all, we calculate the debt to asset ratio. For the formula of this ratio is total debt divided by the total assets. If we want to calculate the debt to equity ratio, so we must divide it into the total equity. Okay, the answer for this ratio is must in the percentage. First, we calculate in the 2019. Okay, the formula is we must calculate this ratio, the Microsoft Excel formula, and not using the manually. Okay, first we need to put the equal signs, then we open bracket, then we put the another open bracket because we need to calculate two things. Okay, for the first one, where we get this value is from the financial position. Total asset is given, but for the total debt is not given. So how to calculate the total debt is total current liability plus total non-current liability. So we put here and divided by the total asset, and we close the bracket, and then we click enter, and we can get the answer. For the 2019 is 57%, and we repeat it the step same to the 2018 and the 2017, so we can get the answer 56 and 53%. In 2017, the debt to asset ratio is better than 2018 and 2019 because the percentage is lower. Okay, next we go to debt to equity ratio. The step is same with the debt to asset ratio, but the differences is we just divided by the total equity. The formula are same. For the total equity is preferred shares, common shares, and retained earnings. Easier way to calculate the total equity is with the total liabilities and equity. We minus the total current liabilities and total current liabilities, then we can get the equity. With the same steps that we calculate earlier, just we change the total equity, so we can get the answer for the 2019, 2018, and 2017. For the analysis in 2017, the debt to equity ratio is better than 2018 and 2019 because the percentage is lower than the both years. We go to the long-term debt to equity ratio, and the answer is also in the percentage. Formula to calculate this ratio is long-term debt divided by the total equity. Long-term debt is given here, so we just click the amount and then we divide it by the total equity, so we can get the answer for the 3 years. And 2017, the long-term debt to equity ratio is also better than 2018 and 2019 because the lower the percentage, the better ratio. Next, we move to the time interest earned. Okay, the answer is in time. So the formula for the time interest earned is earning before interest tax divided by the interest expenses. We can get the answer for the 3 years. For the time interest earned, 2017 is better than the 2018 and 2019 because the higher the time interest earned is more better. We can also analyze this ratio using the graph. So here is the graph that I've made. This refers to the years, and this one is for the debt to assets ratio, and this one is debt to equity ratio and long-term debt to equity ratio, and also time interest earned. In this graph, we can clearly see which one is better, is the higher and the lower, so it's easy for us to determine which year is better.
So in conclusion, for the Shiraz Corporations, the between 3 years, 2017 had a good year. For the leverage ratio, the lower percentage is more better, except for the time interest earned, which is the higher is better. That's all from me. Thank you for your time.